What's your advice for someone ordering a wool kilt to grow into?
To grow into.
How much growing are we talking? Like,
Are we talking about
an adult? Or are we
growing
talking
out? Or are we talking about growing up?
Yeah, like a teenager or.
Let's assume height. We'll do both.
I'm guessing it's a kid.
Well, yeah. A wool kilt, did he say?
Wool kilt.
Oof.
Don't do it.
Well, if you're independently wealthy, it's fine. No, for a wool kilt that you want to get a few more years out of, if you have someone who's growing height wise, I would order a kilt and then also ask for it to be hemmed. So let's say the family in general, it ends up around 6 foot tall at full adulthood. And let's say the kid is 13 years old. So he's got, another few inches to grow. So if he's going to end up at 6 foot tall, roundabout, then I'd say order the kilt to 24 and ask for it to be made with a 2-inch hem so that you can let it out those 2 inches. If he's like, let's say 5'6" right now or 5'7" right now, but he's going to be, a few years taller or a few inches taller in a few years. I would also, even, for somebody 13, I would also probably allow for a little bit of growth outwards as well.
You can bulk out.
Exactly. Yeah. After after you turn 21 and you find, brown liquors and beer, you tend to put on a little bit of weight. After you start eating out a lot more in your 20s and after, your metabolism slows in your late 20s and 30s, you tend to put on a little bit of weight. So I would say potentially order it to the tighter hole on the strap. So the straps on a kilt tend to have about a 3-inch play. So if you're making a kilt, let's say you're going to make it to 35, if that's your measurement currently, that kilt will generally, most kilt makers put it to the middle. So it'd be like 33.5 to 36.5. I might ask my kilt maker, if it's a younger kid, okay, he's measuring 35 right now. He's only 13. Can you make 35 to the tightest hole to give him 3 inches to grow over time? Something like that. And that would allow a little bit of growth out. And then also, hey, let's make the kilt to 24 and then hem it 1.5 inches, 2 inches. That way you can drop that after time.
But don't we say it's a bad idea to hem a wool kilt? Usually,
it's not ideal. But if you're trying to get extra years out of it,
okay,
then it's an easier, quick fix than ordering a brand new kilt.
I think fudging the waist measurements a little bit makes sense to me.
Yeah,
the hemming thing might be like the next level, and I don't know if I would personally do that. I'd rather order a length I think is going to be, that they will grow into. And if it looks a little long on them now, so be it. Or if they need to hike it up a little bit more, so be it. They're 13, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would personally choose to do the hemming thing, but I think fudging the waist measurement and hip measurement a little bit to allow for expansion would make sense.
Yeah, if it depends, I would say I don't disagree with you. I don't generally like hemmed kilts. However, if I'm trying to get a lot more life out of it, that is an option because you can hem essentially 2 inches. So that would be like 6 inches in height. What 2 inches would allow for about 6 inches in height. The rule of thumb for kilts, a kilt is essentially a third, using regular average proportions, a kilt is a third the length of your body. So if you are 6 foot tall, which is 72 inches, a third of that is 24. So a 2-inch hem would allow for times 3, about a 6-inch height difference. Now, if the kid is, 16, and he might grow another inch or two, then just order it in an extra inch or two long. That's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Or just wrap him in a great kilt.
That's true as well. Mac, you want to add something?
D King he's still on here, and he did say he's probably not growing in height wise at all, but almost certainly in adulthood.
Okay.
As
filling out.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Then I would just do the waist measurement. Fudging hack. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Cool. Hope that helped. So have you ever had to adjust one of your kilts up or down? Let me know in the comments. How did it turn out for you? And if you like the content that we're putting out, please remember, give us a thumbs up on this video. It helps game their algorithm and show this content to more people. Thanks, guys.